good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching us from. It's just a chat with Gumi Alabi. So, how are you doing? Uh, you know, it's another new month again. Yes, it's another new month, and happy new month to you all. This is the month of July, and honestly, the year is running so fast. And I must say, all thanks be to God for the gift of life and for the gift of surviving the past 6 years. Wow, it's been awesome. It's been amazing. It's been full of different basketballs, things, so many emotional roller coaster, laugh, cry, get worried, fear, anxiety. But amidst all, we are still standing, and that can only be by God's help and by the help of the right people around us, and right mindset. So we always still give thanks to God. All right, so today on this discussion, I have wonderful ladies here on set. Please welcome with me, Miss Fumi.
It's good to be back.
You look golden from your
Oh,
head to your body tone to your skin tone.
I would
You know,
like to be called Goldie today.
you know golden now.
The word
Yeah.
looks good.
Yeah.
You know golden now.
I know we got rest as
Yeah, we
well.
got rest of us.
Yes.
Your own gold is
Yes,
just
good,
sparkling.
good. Oh,
Yeah, gorgeous.
thank
Eh?
you.
So how you doing?
I'm doing great, thank you.
You're
And
welcome.
you?
Good to have you
Good
once
to be
again.
here again.
I feel like just having you every day, every time. So I'll just have just
No.
something to talk about.
Let's have to come up.
But you are gifted, Sha.
Really?
Gifted in talking.
Jesus.
Yes, and gifted in just no. It's a commendation.
Really? Okay.
Yes, you can talk. You are expressive, and I love the fact that you found just a chat as a platform. I don't take it for granted to be able to express yourself.
Thank
You are someone that I will be like, sister, you are sorry, you gist a lot. You are a storyteller. I know
Honestly.
that this discussion, the time you are talking about the story, in fact, you were able to convince Miss Favor to go and see that movie.
Absolutely.
Yes. So you are a good storyteller.
Oh my God, I'm talking for myself.
I remember when you were younger, maybe your mom would be like, oh, but what's to judge you? What's
I love literature.
You love literature.
Yes, I
Wow.
think that's one of those things. I read a lot of novels.
Oh.
And when I finish reading, I want everybody to. I know they won't read it. So I will I can tell you the whole novel that I read.
So
Because I know you will not read it.
summarize.
So when I took my time to read, anybody that is available to learn, I'll just, okay, let me tell you, this is everything inside the book. I'll just.
Still, you are a good
And my
storyteller.
dad doesn't like reading that
And
much.
may I
Because of that.
challenge you? May I challenge you again? Because you know what I'm about to say. Because a good storyteller, come online. Auntie's corner is waiting. We are waiting for you.
I will.
Tell your story. I can just pick a topic and just tell us story.
Oh my God.
You know that I'm your number one fan already. So you have a fan.
Social media is toxic.
I know it is everywhere around the stores, even
So-
out of social media it's stores. So
When
you
I-
can't run away from
When
it.
I'm ready.
Can never be
I'm
ready.
still building muscles.
I remember that time that I was saying, come to just you say, I'm not ready. You remember that? Then you say you were
You know
not
how
ready.
many people that castigate me because of just when you started then.
What did you do?
That whatever I came to say there, that what does she know that she's one that know it all? What does she know? What can she
Those
say?
people
This
think
one,
that
this
they
one.
know it. Why don't they come here and talk?
Someone even told me that to stop coming to then that should just come with just chat.
Whatever. You
That
are here.
this one, that they just want me to come and say things. I don't look at that person. Okay, fine. That you know why? That I love coming to because I'm a teacher.
Yeah.
I love to share experience.
Experience.
So
that's
that's why I will continue going.
And do you know why I enjoy it whenever you're on set?
Yes.
You don't hide your life experience, which is what people really want to know.
Yeah.
There's a way I want to say I would want to talk about something, but you talk about you choose a particular scenario of your life that it has happened. So it's not like maybe you are just talking randomly. So that's what people can connect with easily. And you don't hide from maybe your messes or your mistakes. You talk about your mistakes, you talk about some things you do, some things you were exposed to, and you're able to get lessons for other people to learn from it. So a lot of us, we try to hide things because of what people will say. Won't they castigate you? They will castigate you. Social media will castigate. They will always see something you are doing wrong.
There's an adage that says that what an elder say by sitting, the young person will not even see by standing.
Absolutely.
It's basically experience.
Exactly.
So, and if nobody's ready to share that experience,
Mhm.
then someone will always end up in ditch every time.
Indeed, yes.
I'm wondering like, oh, is nobody told you this? Well, nobody informed you. So you wish like, oh, I wish somebody is aware. So you won't, so you won't end up in such ditch. So I don't see that.
Anyway, whatever, no matter anybody says, I appreciate. I don't take it for granted.
Thank
I always say, please, I celebrate you
Thank you.
today, and I see you going higher. This is just a platform.
Hey,
I see you have your own platform that you're
Mama is Professor I see. Oh, amen.
What's
Professor
your-
I.
yeah,
Professor
yeah,
Mama.
listen,
Go deeper,
Mama,
Mama.
Go deeper, Mama. Amen.
I just
Go deeper, Mama. You know when you do something to touch the prophetic side of somebody? I think I just touched the prophetic side. Hey.
That's connected to the grace.
I'm telling you.
It's flowing from
from
inside
inside.
of you. This one run away. Please, anyway, welcome, Pastor Mrs. Isaiah.
Oh my God.
She's running away from prophetic assignment.
Yes,
That's
sir.
Assignment that God has ordained the
Danger.
man after our hearts
Oh man.
to have this calling on his head. And this pretty damsel, she feels like, oh, how am I going to be a mommy, Gio? I want to flex. I want to be a baby girl. I don't know things I do, but babe, you can still be a mommy, Gio, and be a baby girl. So clock it.
Please,
You
clock
are
it.
doing.
Have you seen Pastor Miss Daddy for us?
I didn't disconnect from that. Disconnect.
No. Have you seen Pastor Miss Daddy for us?
Yeah, but she doesn't really come out of me as it was in a while.
She's not a social media
Person,
kind of,
right?
except to follow her page.
Okay.
But I can tell you, she has something to give.
Yeah.
And she's still doing a pretty big lifestyle. So, no.
Now this is looking like a therapy session.
No, we're not setting you up, but just accept it.
Please.
All right.
You want,
Take
you know,
it
I'm
in.
trying to throw it back to you. The two of you wanted to set me up.
Mhm.
So, but
Can you
I
imagine?
have it in you too. So, it's in you. I'm talking about that. So it's in you. So bring it up, baby. Bring it on.
Unapologetically.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
in
You know, I realized that some people will kill that thing in you that they wish they actually had that
could
guts to do.
Exactly.
But because they couldn't do it, they can't actually face it.
Yeah.
For you that you're doing, they want to bring you down.
Mm.
So please be happy with yourself.
Yeah.
No problem.
Do you? The word we adjust.
Okay.
Yes, they will adjust.
If you start with that, okay. Anyways, all right, so our viewers, welcome you once again on Just Say Chat. Today is going to be a gist and movie review. You know, that's why we started on this platform of, okay, let's gist, let's talk about ourselves and the like. You know, I know a lot of you have been seeing the movie rolling up everywhere and the likes. And you know, when I told Miss Sumi that I just watched 11 episodes, I said, and you told the whole story about I said, see, sometimes when you know, in fact, what I've been seeing on social media was even enough for me to say I was okay. But when you analyze that movie and you talk to about it in the studio right here, I was like, even though I wasn't concentrating, but the way the two people you could catch their attention. You could catch those attention and they were like, they would go and watch. I was like, if I must go and watch that movie. So the Polygamist is been running, has been showing everywhere on social media. Have you seen that movie? I'm not talking to some people that don't like movie. I know there are some people that really touch some areas of their life. Whether you're a Christian, you don't like some part of the movie, fine. I really understand your view. Some people might say, okay, it could be traumatic to them. Some people could say, okay, they are seeing themselves in it. I really understand that. But, you know, we all have different reasons why we do things. And you must be able to hold up to it as an adult. So if you've seen it, fine, it's all well and good. And if you don't want to, it's okay. But we just want to have the review about the things that the movie really carries, the lessons, the reality that's played out in that storyline. That's what we just want to talk about so that, you know, she mentioned something that sometimes when you share your experience, it can help others not to fall into the ditch. So when you watch some movies, it can help you see that, oh, perhaps this is what I was doing. Perhaps this is, you could see yourself in some it's like yourself is like a mirror that mirrors some things, because anybody can lie to you, but you can't lie to yourself.
Yes.
So that's why we just want to just talk about the movie. But I know today Miss Fumi has seen the movie 100% to the end. Miss Favor, she has seen the movie 98%. And me, maybe like 50%.
So you're already on 60?
Yeah, actually.
So I want to review the movie. So let's talk about this movie. what is the, as in the polygamist? Do you think is the, it is as bad as people really analyze or talk about it, like they criticize, condemn it, or make it look? Is it as bad as that? Let's start from that, so that it can really calm some people that might be judging us to that. Is that what they are discussing on Just a Chat?
Yeah.
Yeah. So is it as bad as that?
Is it to me or to her?
Both of you. The two both of you.
Well, actually, I would say it's not as bad as it was portrayed. Yeah. Fine. A lot of people said different things about the movie. It had erotic moves, and the question is, what did you complete in your mind? Because they didn't show us they just show us the stats.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
you that will complete the movie. No, that's the way the movie was
Yeah.
actually. So it was not as erotic as it sounded. There are movies out there that are way more um erotic than that and
yeah.
show more sexual stuff than that. Because some people will tell you that this movie is sex violence. If you watch Netflix, they always itemize what the movie is about. So if we are talking about movie that is that erotic, this movie is not as, though it might trigger your feelings at the point. Depends on how you are when it comes to managing your feelings and your hormones and all of that. But it's a movie that you should watch, not because you are trying to avoid it. And the scenes are not even up to 30 seconds or so. They'll just start and cut and the next episode comes up.
Yeah.
So if you want to clarify what the social media are telling us, it's not as bad as it is. So the review is basically for those that are scared to watch it. So just listen, at least you're not watching anything now.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
You're not watching anything.
So,
that's true.
Wow. Well, to me, that's what I also realized. And like what you said, that they show us the finishing, the starting.
Yeah,
You know, it is in our mind, because our mind, the way our mind has been programmed, why we try to help them end the scene. This is actually what this thing looks like. But beyond all those things, there are some things I believe we've seen there. Miss, for me, the polygamist, is it really about polygamy, deception, trauma, secrecy, as in deception? Yeah, I mentioned deception. As in, is it really about that? Or you saw something beyond that, beyond some things that has happened, some maybe past experiences, some things that made them to portray that kind of behavior, like in an adulthood, as in for different character? Is it about just showing polygamy, that okay, maybe they are encouraging polygamy in the culture, or we should just, there are some things that we can keep as secrets, we can be deceptive? You see, saw deception even among family. We saw secrecy, we saw trauma bonding. So what can you really say is really the issue with maybe majority of the character in that movie?
You see, that movie is everything you said and more. Honestly, it's everything you've mentioned and more. But there's one thing that I check. When I'm watching movie, I love psychology movie a lot.
Yeah.
I want to know why you did what you did.
Exactly.
I want to know why you think the way you think. I want to know why you accept those things you accepted.
And why there's repeated patterns. Yeah.
So that I could know how to actually, that's why I said, watch this movie. It will help you. An average African home is like traumatized home. An average African home went through one abuse or the other. I had experience of trauma bond, because most of African home, the father is always the provider. So most end up seeing their mother staying back, because if she leaves the man, she's nobody. The totality of her life is that man. And when she step out, she's nobody. So they see their parents staying back with that man until the end of the man. Most women, they believe that they will reap the fruit of their labor when that man now by. That's when they can inherit property, go and see their children and enjoy their life. So they see marriage as what, let me cope with him for now. And if we want to take that to Joycey first on that movie, Joycey became that kind of person because of her mother's experience. Her mother was telling that this is what your father did, and I condone. Must you die here? This is enough. I don't want you to lose your mental state. But Joycey moved a step higher above her mother. She said, no, that is why he left you with nothing. I'm not going to allow him to leave me with nothing. That's why her mother was always at the mercy of her and her husband.
Yeah.
She didn't have a house of her own or anything, because the father was, everything is about the husband. And I believe the father to had many women, polygamy, and she later opt out and she became nobody. You understand? So that is what propelled Joyce to, from my own conclusion psychologically, to be able to accommodate that guy while planning our own exit plan.
Yeah.
But,
She can't just leave
she
without.
wasn't really planning her exit because she was trying to make things work. That's why she could say she wanted to do 20 years renewal
The
marriage.
20 years anniversary was part of the plan.
It was for her.
It
Let
was
me
for
say,
her.
let me say this thing again.
Okay.
If any man go polygamy, he has stopped loving any of the woman he's with. He has loved himself. He has chosen himself. If any woman accept polygamy, she has stopped loving the husband.
Yeah.
She chose herself. She has started loving herself. So while Joyce actually settled down for polygamy, was for herself, not for Jonathan.
No,
When she
I
did
was
that
saying, when
anniversary,
she did the anniversary, not before she accepted the second wife.
Yeah.
she's a brand ambassador.
Yeah.
And she'll be sitting, they've been telling her that they've not seen her and her husband sitting together. And she's about to lose that deal. So she just took that action from a place of stress and unnecessary. She didn't really plan it. It just jumped out of her mouth on the table because they pushed her. And she's trying to cover the fact that her husband has moved out of the house for a while. Yeah.
And if we would remember what she said her husband already promised her that they are going to do 20 years anniversary. So she used that to.
Those things, when you sit at the table where you are bidding, that is the only place that our income comes in. That is the only place she got her own relevancy as that brand ambassador. That is the only thing that put her out there. For people to be interviewing her. That is who she is. So she's about to lose totality of her life to a man because that man chose to be with another woman. So she chose herself. That, okay, you want to be with her. You be with her, but you must do this for me. This is about me. This is about my brand. This is what brings money to me. This is what gives me my name. JJ, just say. So that is why she accepted that. That is why she pushed the man for the anniversary renewal. Do you know that she had to call a minister?
Yes,
for this man.
Yeah.
Because 2 days before then, or is it a day before then, that she was arrested?
Yes.
And in the prison. So that is the moment that my career is about to go down.
Yeah.
It must not go down. Because nobody in a psychological state will be like, after prison, you still want to do 20 years anniversary. But she knows that she wants to use this as a card to get to where she wants. So nothing is going to stop this. That's why even when they were dancing, they were insulting themselves and were smiling for the camera.
Do you know that when she went to the house and you saw their passport that they are traveling, she lost it. That's why she got the passport. And you still want to do anniversary now with that man. It wasn't love that was keeping this woman anymore. It's not love for Jonasi. It's love for herself, legacy. What have been all this year? This man is about to snatch it from me. And she's trying to protect that I won't end up like my mother that became nobody after my father left. So she wants to keep her own face that this is still Joyce, with or without Jonathan. So she's fighting for that, and that's why she pushed for that. She actually blackmailed that guy through a minister for him to attend that thing. And immediately she signed. What does the man do? He refused to go.
That was really funny. I was not expecting that scene.
And if you want to talk about Jonathan too, back on the question you asked me, what leads to it? Not really about the movie. Jonathan too was brought up in a home where the father is a drunkard. Do you notice when his brother took the children to the home where they came from? Can you see how small that house is? Like a kitchen? It's like a public shop in a local state. And that is where the whole family resides. The father, I said their father will sit there, will be drinking, will be cursing their mother. So everybody is actually grateful for Jonasi. So Jonasi is like someone that had mental health issue that didn't go for diagnosis or therapy.
And was still able to have a kind of control and power because of her affluence.
Not
really
because it's like one man that is taking care of the family that nobody could correct or could
that's
help
where I'm going. Because you know some men, the Jobasi Omafi will pashayo. Yeah. Some men, what my wife will pashayo is that you use madness to cure when you are drunk.
Okay.
Somebody is drunk. Like, believe me, I can walk. And you can see that one leg is going up, the other is going down. But because of the kind of person he is in the society, the person will tell you, no, I said I'm not drunk. I can do it. And he will force himself to enter his car and will use the guy man sense and drive and get home. If possibly, he will sleep in his garage, but we'll make sure that Public people will not see my mess.
Yeah.
I will use madness to cure this thing. That is what Jonasi did. Jonasi was using those women to relieve his mental stress and mental load.
That's what he was saying. Actually.
When he got to the stage that is about to break down, that Jonasi boy that came from that house is about to speak up, the background that I've questioned who you will become, the father cursing, the mother, the trauma of his going, then quickly he will run to another guy and knock the girl. So it will calm the emotions. So he has never been able to sit down, think, go for therapy, and really love people for who they are. He was using everybody at a point in life.
That means I love that analysis. But the truth is, you can't go for what you don't know. Does he even acknowledge that there was problem even growing up? You understand? Because you have to relate this to in ways it might be affecting people. We see a lot of guys that came from broken homes, seeing their dad drunkard, seeing their dad carry one woman after the other. And most of the time we talk about what an adult has become, but we don't remember what their childhood was like. So we have to talk about this as in, I believe there could have been a time whereby it would maybe gone for maybe see that, okay, things are not really going on well. Okay, this part I'm going through is not going to work. But instead, he was trying to find that solace by expressing himself on the woman she professes love. Because I was wondering, how you tell a woman that you love her, and you now go back to another woman in the village, and you remember that, okay, I promised her a house, I promised to buy her a car, and you know that you already married someone else. So should we call that one love, or you are just still looking for survival mode, and you are using women as the object to make you survive?
You see, Jonasi as a person is an average African man.
Child.
Africa is about survival.
African men will come after you with this.
Average, that's why you are an average African man.
African man.
It's not all, but an average. And the challenge is because I sent you one video on Facebook on one woman talking about helping your male child as age 12, 14.
Yeah.
So that they won't end up being emotionally unavailable. You see, sex can make a man emotionally unavailable.
What?
Emotionally unavailable.
Okay.
Sex can make a man emotionally unavailable.
Okay.
It could be everything he wants from each woman to just be sex. And I'll go there. That woman make analysis that, when we women, we became matured, there's nothing rising in the morning. At first, you can feel like you're having cold, or you are more attracted to male.
Yeah.
Your mother can actually make sure, sit here, don't go there, and can help you to control that as a young girl. But as a boy child, they wake up in the morning, he's standing. Some of them, they urinate, it will still stand. Nobody will teach them the psychology. Some start touching it. They realize that if they touch it for like 5 minutes, they will release, they will ejaculate, and they will be happy. There's an hormone that will secrete in their brain, like you understand? All these hormones that will, after a man reach a climax. So when a boy that grew up from that kind of home is busy doing that while growing up, he's losing attention. So attention deficit disorder is already coming in. He's losing the capacity to have emotional relationships and talk. So every little time he's running to get climax. Because climax is the only communication the brain knows. So I didn't know it's from a mom that the father is the responsible, not a drunkard. And the father knows that this boy that is standing, every time he's standing, you are running to SA house. What are you going to do with SA? And the father was like, come here. No, you're a young man. You're supposed to be with that kind of woman. Go back to school, do this. When this happened to you, it's not a must that you use it. It's time to calm down. Think about, the father should be able to assign some jobs that will keep his mind busy. But the father is a drunkard.
The father is also unavailable.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what we talk about. Generation now. It has been happening.
And he did the same thing to his own
son. Again.
He did the same thing to his own son. So unavailability of some men is actually because of parents, especially man in marriage. Because the female, there's a little some female parents can do for their male child. When they realize that they are puberty and is always standing, you can see your son, his still is standing in the morning. Like that woman said, make sure that particular son is the one that leads morning devotion. By the time he started praying for the family, his body will calm down. Make sure it's the one that sweeps the compound early in the morning. That thing that is up will calm down. Engage him in physical activities that will make him calm down. So those are the things that happen in this movie. So we can't blame Jonasi alone. But the problem with man and female, we're saying like female and male is that men, they are our own therapists. But they refuse to allow us to be their own therapists. There are some men who tell a woman, they will meet you, they want to date, and like, you are not unavailable, your mind is not here, you act like a man, you control the way you talk, you are not feminine, that lady will take it home and go and work on herself. Like, this guy is complaining about me all the time. Is it because of the way my parents raised me? You know, some guys, they can marry a prostitute. They don't care. They will tell her that, I know that's your past. You can be better. You are a good woman. You are, and that woman will never go back to prostitution.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because that woman did what she allowed them to be their therapist. But when it becomes a man, they don't allow their wife to be. They're like, you don't want to enjoy.
That's part of believing that you can really do so. You don't need help. You
Yes.
can really man it up. You can face you understand?
And you know when Joyce was begging him, Joyce was ready to help him.
Yeah.
She didn't understand the second one. She thought that's the first error.
Yeah.
She was ready to be a free therapist. Let's take the child.
Yeah.
Don't go to her. What did he do to her? He's not ready for any therapy.
Joyce really tried.
So that's why they say you can't keep a man that does not want to be kept.
God bless you.
You know, because that's what I could see in that Jonas, or what's his name? He's not really ready for help. He just see, he has already concluded that, because I look at the way his relationship with all those women. Anytime he sees them, if I can't even remember, maybe he could have like a conversation with them without even thinking of how to touch them.
Yes, that's true.
There's no time, or as he just coming to them, the only thing that
The lady
comes to
didn't
his
know
mind.
what he came for.
You understand? Let's talk about the ladies, because I see all these ladies as enablers.
Yes, they are.
They are the ones that just feel like, okay, let me make myself to be available. At least it's still okay. Of the ladies, which of them do you even sympathize with? Out of all these, like 3 or 4 ladies that we know about in the movie.
The reason why I would sympathize with Joyce
Okay.
because she was innocent.
Labor.
Yes.
She was. Essie knew the game plan.
She was
stubborn. She was more like a big auntie, like a street auntie.
Or when
So
she was traditional kind of, and that
From
was
onset, if you notice when they started showing the story of Essie, when he started chasing young girls, it was her house.
He even kissed one in her presence.
And now, so he will be talking to one, another one is asking of him. She will be the one
okay, when she was as in still younger.
Yes, when they showed how Essie came into the picture.
Okay.
So we saw where Essie was the one that was covering up for him by lying that he was in the library.
Yeah.
He was at the back of her house. She was just like a big auntie that just liked him. And when she told him, she said, "Will you leave all those your girlfriends for me?" He said yes, he was going to leave all those. So like she just loved him, even though she was a wild person when it comes to all those things.
So is that not even stupidity? You've seen a guy grown up this way with so many girls, and you're asking that will you leave all those?
Do you know that he actually stood to collect bullets for anything?
Yes, that was the turning
Who
point.
loves such a man?
Yeah.
This guy knows what a woman wants.
Yes, and he uses it well. He played his card very, very
And he
well.
played it well.
So it was Joyce that changed it. He didn't see Joyce's own coming. And I think even his brother warned him that there's a way he used that word, a wounded woman is more harmful than, because I think he was feeling threatened by Matipa. Yes. So but the brother was saying this one is wounded. That was Joyce.
Yeah.
Matipa did not do half of what Joyce did to him. She was just trying to defend herself. Like, why will you come here and just want sex? Whereby you didn't even care for me, you didn't care for the twins. But Joyce tried to kill him twice. And he didn't even suspect her. He was still feeling like as if,
Elle has no fury like a strong woman.
Yes, that was the word. I was trying to remember exactly.
I don't know.
So the thing is, the women, the one that is innocent is Joyce. The one I felt for. And no, I really felt for her. You know why? Because
I felt for her.
When the first one, when they started the story, we saw she came to meet a guy like, we need to do this 20th anniversary and all of those things. Then at the point, the man came innocently. She didn't ask for it though. After the ceremony, she already understood that, okay, he's going.
And she signed.
Yes, and she signed for it. So when it got to the turning point, sincerely, I was really like, wow, God can really touch me.
Touch any man.
It's not funny. Because even at the point whereby she told him that this girl will be our problem. Okay, the thing is, you see every day. Matipa, she had the guts. Because she called him. You remember the time she called the wife and said, you see during the daytime, you have nothing. And I was like, what exactly is in this guy that you are really after?
I think we need to talk about that, because all these women, they know who this guy is. The first one, second one, third, they know him. They know that he's doing multiple. So is it that case? Are they that enabled? Do they really enable that attitude, or there's more to it? Maybe they lack self-esteem and they believe that it is only in this guy that they can have that
Matipa loved Jonas.
All of them loved him. Abi, for me. All of them, we can say all of them
And she
loved.
thought Jonas loved her.
Like, all of them deceived
So she
themselves.
Which Matipa?
The
The one with twins, Abi.
one with the gay
He said he loves Jonathan.
Eh?
Matipa loves
Yes,
Jonathan.
she loves Jonas. No, serious, she said so.
According to them, she said so. According to them, they love Jonathan.
And at the point
But
she was showing
at
she
the
really
time,
loved him.
I think the one that I can say maybe really loved him was that first one, that Essie, that has known him right from when he
And
was
she
still
still
young. Because this Matipa, she loves class. She wanted to, it's like she's using Jonas to elevate
She didn't
herself.
start with love.
Eh?
She didn't start the relationship.
But you know, she was the one that went to
So later she just
Let me analyze what women call love. To
to
me,
Joyce loved her. Loved him
Joyce,
first.
people, let's talk about women. Let's talk to them. You see, women love for women is deep. It's not just the way men love.
Okay.
The person that I can say he saw each of them for who they are and fell for them is Jonathan. Every other woman in Jonathan's life knows what they are doing. Joyce, her father was a minister, a church girl,
Yeah.
but Jonathan was very sound, intelligent. He know what he's doing, engineer.
And you know
First
what
graduate.
he wanted.
You know what he
in her-
wanted. So Joyce saw a good husband for herself in Jonathan.
in her mind.
A man that can start this business with my father affluence, that can work and launch us into wealth. Joyce never worked a day in that marriage, aside the brand that she's doing. So what does Joyce settle for? The man of the house. A man that has intelligence, material, financial, that can put the head, put it down. And my father can, with some of my father's body,
Like
and wealth,
a husband material.
a husband material, and she goes for it.
I can take care of her.
So the love is there. I won't say she doesn't love me, but I begin to question his love when she had to share with another woman, and she had to think of herself.
But she
in that
didn't
moment.
initially wanted to share her.
Then,
Share him rather.
I know,
Yeah.
but when a woman gets to a point in polygamy and in marriage, a monogamous relationship, and you want to agree into a polygamy because of what that man did, then you start loving yourself. You have stopped loving that man. If a woman really, really loves a man and she didn't think to her, she's not mentally sound, to her emotionally mature to handle some things, she'll walk out. It's from that hospital that she will send a lawyer to that guy. You had a baby. Congratulations. Don't come near me anymore. Stay away from me. Because she will not be able to tolerate anymore. But she was emotionally matured to now. You see, the moment they gave birth to that twin, every other thing she's doing in her head is calculating, how am I safe with my children?
Yeah.
All the love she has for Jonasi, that woman switch
Yes.
from Jonasi to her children and herself and their security, their leverage. Then when you come to Essay, this is a child abuser. She's older than that guy.
Yeah.
All the drug addicts guy, they were coming, they were not romantic, maybe they are smoking and they are smelling, they're not. But this is a young boy. She was just
Fresh
taking
blood.
fresh blood. She's taking advantage of this small boy. It's not really love. You can't love someone younger than you, and you know that you have other boys that are coming and they are giving you money, and you allow him, and other girls are coming, they peck him, you are doing big sister. And I behind you asking you will leave them from me. That's not really love to me. She loves herself. She's uneducated. She sacrificed her savings to open a salon for him.
Are you now saying that someone cannot really genuinely love someone younger than him? It could be genuine love.
She would not have allowed him to be kissing them and backing them in their presence.
Can she stop there? Can she stop
You know that she's part of their name. Like
can stop
she's
him.
part of people that destroyed Jonasi.
Yes.
The kind of respect Jonasi has for her. If from the first day Jonasi was with her and calling a younger girl, and she was like, no, you will not do that. I will not take that from you.
Because Jonasi was in
It's
trouble when she
either
came
me-
into the picture.
Oh no, I won't take it for you. You see other young girls. I need you to be a man. I need you to be disciplined. I need you to be a one-man woman. It's either me. Jonasi, but she accommodated. She was like, it's fine. It's
But
fine.
you know, it could
It's
even
fine.
be from parent, from mother to a child, that maybe you know that your child is doing something wrong. And because you prove that, okay, I love
He's
this
the
boy.
breadwinner.
No, apart from that, I saw, you know, there's a way you could be attached to someone that you don't want to hurt them. And due to that, you don't want to correct them because you be like, okay, if I correct them, this person will withdraw from me.
Yeah.
So it's still like maybe selfish love too. You know, you don't want the guy to leave you. You know, by the time you're able to know that, okay, I want to correct you. Whether you stay with me or you leave me, I'm going to say my truth. You know, that one is different. You know, so it's still a level of love that you love somebody and you correct. I understand what you're saying.
You know,
that it's not-
actually, I
it's
believe
selfish.
that you are right about that kind of love.
Mm.
But from experience and some of your friends that I've had, I've realized that if a woman loves you, she will not want to share you with anybody.
Yeah.
If a woman 100% love you, not that she's surviving on there's survival mood love.
There could be survival
Survival
love,
mood
yeah.
love.
That was why when Joyce came up with the point that let me accept as the second wife was because she knew that there was nothing, that love is not here anymore. He has given birth to twins. Imagine she went to go and tie and soups, but she thought of it that the person I love, I didn't tell him. If not, she would not find out about the twins. He would have found a way to hide it. That was how she knew.
But do they even think that a man will be able to love 2 women or 3 women? Is it possible?
That's the thing. Women,
They want to share.
you know, because it's a religion, they've culture have really painted women to the point that you are a man's property. Thank God for let's word civilization.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That enlightens some of us to believe that no, I'm not just a man's property. There's some women there that will still fight you that what are you doing? You are supposed to be grateful that you have a man to be under his head. And that is how I feel the way they saw themselves. Matilda felt like at this point, she can't lose. She didn't want to accept the second wife. She was like, why would I be a second wife? The plan was to, because the agreements, the thing is, the man hurt all of them because he had agreements with all of them.
No, the man did not hurt Matipa. Matipa is a snake. No, she knew where she was coming from. She was dating the elder brother.
Yes.
She said, deals, she knew he's a married man.
She came intentionally.
The PA told her, it's because of women like you that I'm his PA.
Yeah.
And she still made sure that she said, you see, everything that happened to Matiba, she deserves it and much more.
Yeah, she deserves
Yes.
it and much more.
Much more, because Matiba is just like the Gen Z girls out there that feel like they can snatch any man.
Yes. Why I was talking about agreements was because the two of them said, even if it is out of deception, but they agreed that if we divorce the man, the Joycey to be with her.
Then how wicked will a young girl come and ask a man to divorce a woman that built him for 20 years, that made him who is she?
It was actually about to do that,
Joycey.
if not because Joycey fought.
It was Joycey that made the Jonasi that the girl fall in love with.
Yes.
But do you
And
know,
you're asking him to divorce her for you.
Yeah, absolutely. But do you know that Jonasi too made a good stand, because with the pressure that Matipa was putting on him to go and divorce the wife, he still always make mention that this is my wife.
No, he's
And
only
you see
making
the
mention
mother-
after the 20th anniversary.
After the
Yes,
20th,
she threatened him.
Yeah, after the 20th
He didn't make mention of it before.
yeah, he was still making mention of it, at least still recognizing that, okay, this is still my woman. That's when he remembered that, okay, he was there for me, that the father. So
yes,
it could
and
still
that's
be
why a woman should have value.
You see,
That was the
selfish.
value she had that made
Yeah.
her still look respectful.
Still look
that's exactly what I want to say.
Yeah.
You know, for every woman, you should not be what a man can just throw out
Yes.
like that. It is because Joycey pulled her weight. And she realized that if all of them, everybody that invested in the project pull out because of Joycey, he will become nobody. He didn't come back because he wants to please Joycey.
Yes.
He realized there's nobody without Joycey. He realized
So
that
he's
he divorced,
playing
if
game
he
of
actually,
selfishness.
if he divorced Joycey, if Joycey was a nobody's daughter, he would have dumped her like a trash long ago.
Yeah.
But the reason why he couldn't do that to her is because she pulled her weight and everybody told him that they're going to pull out from the tender. And that's when they're going to launch him to the next level of whatever he has become. So, and he now thought of it, that, okay, after she pulled this weight, what if they now got to hear that she signed a divorce, but I divorced her? They could finally pull up. So he had to pull the face of family man
and play it for
and
one
play
year.
it.
He was so
for
patient.
another- You understand? For them so that the project can actually play. So when the project went through, that's when the small girl came along. The small girl that his friend said, his daughter's friend. Nadani. That's when Nadani came on. Because when Nadani came and they caught Nadani in bed, he doesn't care anymore. Because that project has scale. Joycey was nobody without the weight she's pulling. He can dump her a minute for the next girl. But that way that she pulled that minute is like pulling his life.
Yeah.
It's going to end up to be
Yeah.
nobody. So he knows what he's doing.
And that's why
And
he did not
it's not because
Masifa.
he loved Joycey that he always come back for the marriage. No. It's because Joycey was the powerhouse.
That's true. She was.
It's deep because also some people will be like, okay, is it possible for a man to love all people that do that practice their polygamous, that like maybe or some religion, that you can love two women equally? From this,
But even the way he even makes love to them with the little they show us, it's not out of love.
Yeah, that's what
It's
he
like
said.
I came here to collect
To
something.
collect, to receive my,
Do you know?
to use it to ease out,
Imagine when Masifa gave birth, said bend down.
You understand? That's why he sees
And
them,
I'm like,
he sees
what
them
the
as
hell?
objects. So I think that childhood trauma really affected him such that he doesn't see love in any opposite sex.
There's no love at all.
There's
He
no love.
doesn't
Even
even
Even his
Yeah,
own brother used him.
yeah,
He didn't allow him to marry.
yeah. So he was just so damaged that it affected, it ruined his life.
That is what survival mood does to people. And they don't know. People that are in survival mood, they don't know what they damage.
Yeah.
An example of Jonasi in female is actually Mativa and Natalie.
Yes.
They were after survivor too. They want to become big in life. Irrespective of who they are going to crush, whom they are going to break.
Yeah.
My father's friend, I don't care my
They
friend
didn't
will
even care
feel.
about the man they are with.
I don't care my friend will feel, but I know that this man is rich, is your father, and he spoils you, and you want to be with me. I will give him what I have to become. You just want to survive and become. So people like them, we have female version of Jonasi. All of them are like female version of Jonasi. The only person that was not really female version of Jonasi was Joyce.
Yeah.
And later in life, Jonasi taught Joyce how to play the card. You know, there's this video song I love. She said, I learned from the best, I learned from you. So
became the
Jonasi
best.
Jonasi made Joyce realize that life is not like this. Life is by playing your card. And she realized, oh, I've been a fool. And another thing that Joyce did in that movie that I want an average woman out there not to do in their marriage is not to take your flowers.
To take
Your flowers.
at the end, right?
If you allow a man to work on you, and because in the name of humility, you refuse to let him see your worth, he's going to continue working on you. And women that don't even have value that you had, we keep on having you. You know, it takes her to pull the weight she had for Jonas to come back home. What is she doing with that weight for a year, 1 year that passed
So
out?
how about thank you very much. Sorry for continuing. You know, I wouldn't want us to really dwell so much on the movie so that we can talk about if there's anybody that you can see Joyce in you. And thank God Joyce's father's parents are very, very wealthy. How about someone that are wealthy, at least they are the
No, the father is the influential. He's late.
is
And
influential.
he left the mother with
So
you.
exactly, those are the string and everything that she used. So how about someone that doesn't have anything that she can use, that she can stand on? So let's talk about women like this that wants to make their marriage work at all costs, but the man was not making himself available. You understand? And they don't see that, okay, I have nothing. Because if not that she realized that this man is good, that's when she began to, began to be calculating that what can I do? She was so relaxed. We've seen a lot of people that they would relax, okay, my husband is taking care of me, there's money, there's this. They don't have any plan for themselves. You know, I'm not saying this for women out there to begin to create, like maybe you are having doubt or unbelief, or to create unnecessary fear that what if. But I think there are some times that we need to really face some reality. Some things can happen. Life can happen. It might not even be maybe cheating, it could be death or something, or God forbid bad things.
Yeah.
As in, how can women that still wants to make things work prepare themselves so that they don't just put everything on the man, that the man's existence is what makes me. The man's work, his business is what makes me. How can we find ourselves beyond marriage? And as maybe the single ladies that the Matilpa out there that might be watching, that always look for connection, connect. You have this ready-made material, you are ready to spoil the integrity of the wife that is at home just because you want to get your space, not because you are good or you are better, but because you just want
You're younger.
you are younger, you just want to be selfish and you claim that you can do it, but I can handle it better.
Yeah.
Not knowing that something lies at weight of
I can do different style of it.
whatever. You understand? So let's talk about that. The Joycey that wants to make homework and the Matilda that feel like, okay, I can rise on the influence of the man. So let me hear from Favor first.
Okay, I'll say the Jason that wants to make homework is, let me say, a typical average Christian woman. So that Christian women will not complain. But what I mean is that in Christianity, we are taught that you have to be submissive. And we are taught that you are the one that will make a home. Most people will tell you that as a woman, you will make this homework. If your husband is doing this because you never shot something for him, if you can call it's because you not cook food for him. So they paint this picture like if your marriage is ruined, you caused it.
That's the problem.
So Joycey is more like explaining that aspect. I don't know if that was their intention though, but that was what I saw. But this is what they teach you. Anybody will tell you that you are the one that allowed your man to go outside. If you listen to what the mother was telling her, the mother told her that when she wanted to go and fight Matilda, the mother said that you will show her like dressed to meet up, but Joycey took it the other way and she could not do that. She went there to beat the she went there to beat the girl up. So the thing is, why is she the one to fix the mess? Because I used to have a belief that it takes two to make something work. So if the two of us are going to be in this relationship, the two of us have to make it work. I right my wrongs, you right your wrongs, and then the relationship comes up right.
Yeah.
But why do they make women feel like as if, no, men are this kind of people that you have to see? And when you try and be like, no, I cannot come and babysit a guy, they make you feel like, oh, see that they like to get your call. Why? So that is exactly how they paint. So what Joycey was doing there was tradition. Okay, at the point you said, okay, let me assess the second wife. Maybe it's to see like this home was just like trying to make the home work. So now the question is she wrong for trying to make the home work? Now at a point, should we suffer the fact that if this home is not working, you are trying your best, but the man is not ready for it? Should you walk out and find somebody else? Let's look as though you are supporting separation, you're supporting divorce, something can still work out. But if you look at a lot of marriages that were at fault, that actually became okay, the women are the one that tried to make it work. The man did little or nothing because women are always available at their plates. If the home is stressful, they can go somewhere else. They come home in the nights. And there are women there that will cater for them. So the thing is, should we neglect the fact that because the truth is, a woman has the power to make it work.
Yeah.
If a home is breaking down, a woman has the power to make it work. Look at what Joycey did. The power she had is got activated by she almost trying to kill him. That's okay, you won't run that girl's life, I will kill you.
That means she doesn't have the power to make it work.
No, she doesn't have the power to make it work, but she has the power to
she can only fight.
She can only fight for it. So the thing is, women have the power to make it work. So the thing is, should we keep on trying to tolerate all the nonsense to make it work? Or feel I can't settle down for this and move on? So the thing is, the question is not yet answerable. Why? Because they will not answer the question for you. If you choose to pick the one that pays you like, I can't come and make it work and injure myself. I will try my best. And when I say it's not working, I'm out. People will be like a bad men's role model.
Are you living your life for people?
Huh?
Is she living her life for
It's
people?
true. She's not living her life for people. So the thing is, asking me that kind of question, like, what are they expecting me to say? The only thing I will say now that will make me
Because they will drag you.
you have to make it work. Woman, you stay there, you make it work. You are the woman of just be submissive. A man wants peace, you offer him peace.
That's why I don't trust
That makes
you.
make you. Nice.
To say. I'm not trusting you.
No, she sounded this sarcastic.
It's true. Because that is what will make you be like, as I affair with you. That's what they want you. Yes.
It's not even agenda like for maybe Christian or religious. Let me say Christian. That's what they preach. That's what they want to read to hear. You know, I realize like it's mostly Christian that were really against this thing. And I was saying, so I was maybe when I were talking about, it's like it's possible that they are seeing themselves in this, and they don't want somebody to expose their weaknesses that they have been enduring, condoling bad attitude of the man at home.
Yes.
And the man has not been trying to make it work.
Yes.
You know, so this is, you know, the scripture even says that Can two work together except
They agree.
So, a lot of expectations have been on the woman this, the woman that. Fine, the scripture says a wise man builds a home. At the same time, you are the man that, you know that, okay, you have a home, you have something that, okay, you want to build. But you have to sit down because your input is also needed in the home, in making the home work. You are the role model, you are the priest. So, as a woman, I believe that, okay, if you want to have me in your home, that means you have what it takes to bring me, to build me, to make me comfortable, to build children. You have the capacity. You have the
So that means
intellectual
if
capacity.
a woman wants to build her home, she does not need the husband's opinion.
No, not just about the husband's opinion.
Which one are you building without the man?
That's what I'm trying to like.
Opinion alone cannot work. So that's why I say it needs the two of them to sit back and talk about, do we want to make this work or not?
Okay, let me go by answering some of our questions and some of your questions. I do love studying. I could be on YouTube and watch the whole of Bukawashika on my free 4 hours or 3 hours a day, different videos of us, and I'll just pick one or two things about her and I move. Next week it could be Buke Felix Fajimon.
Okay.
I'll just feed on them like that, women like that. I would say that women should add value to themselves. I will advise women out there, like Joyce said, not to live alone for the man.
Not to
live alone for the man. They both graduated from university. Why is Joyce just sitting at home? Why is it that all that her life, totality of her life is J and J? Why is it that she cannot accept little praise of what she did, accolades? When she gave birth, he said, oh, you're the one that just gave birth, my sister. You just carried 9 months. You push. The pain of giving birth is like death and coming alive. And you are saying you did it, Jonas. How daft are you? Do you understand? That's why you ask me, what can women do different? I'm saying, own your flowers.
Yeah.
You carry the baby.
Yeah.
You are the one with the sleepless night for 9 months. You are the one that you can't lie down on your left, you can't lie down on your right, you can't eat such food, you throw up, you have heartburn. You are the one that go through everything, the pain of giving birth. Your body is what go through that for 9 months.
Sure.
And you gave birth. You are saying, Jonasi, you did it. It's no, Joyce, I did it. I added to our family. I went through the pain for us. We just had another boy. And it was like J and J Enterprise. See how the business has boomed, the company has grown and all that. Then you should say, yes, with my help, my father's connection, you become this great. We give glory to God. Please, take your flowers. Let him know you are not just sitting in that marriage. When you don't show people, when you don't tell people your value, it can actually be looked down. Then it took the man to now say, no, you did it, Joyce. Now you just want to be humble. I say, yes, we did it together. But you're the one that just went through pain and the man came, you quickly crown him and you are praising him. He's supposed to come in and praise you.
But that's the expectation of average African.
No, then we should change it.
They want to be praised. They want to be, no, fine. I'm not saying it's bad for you to carry your husband or to carry your man, but not more than you.
No,
like what you said.
No, I will praise him at his own.
At his own.
At his own productivity rate, at whatever he did great. But when it's my turn, I'll take my praise. I'll take my accolade. I could praise him if he buy me new car. He just bought the company, new house. He just had a business retreat and we had a break. I'll say, my man, Odogu, you do now you bring this money, come table. I'll praise you. See the car you just bought, call me. The money they there, machine they there. But when I did my own too, like maybe you need me to press 1 or 2 buttons for the company, and I pressed it and the contract went through. Yeah, I will take it. You should come back and say, my wife, your head there. Let me take you for dinner.
That's a man that acknowledges that you do something.
That is because women don't take it. They are the one that press it low. They don't make the man know. They are humble, unnecessary humble. And it's fake humble.
It's still part of the humility that men...
It's a fake submission.
It's still part of humility that men always say they want their wife to be... Okay, like a man that does nothing worth praising. You understand?
There's something to praise the man for. He
Ahead.
praises you.
You know,
You're not going to admit that they will sing, oh, no, oh, for me, no, you. So, I let you do something.
that's what could affect some women, But, all the same, we need to really understand, like, place value on yourself as a woman.
And secondly, I don't want to forget that. All she had is JJ. JJ was not in her name. For the fact that you and a man, you put names together to register a company, doesn't make you a shareholder as a woman. Absolutely. You can't be building a man and you are nobody. So if you're registering a company with a man, you are financing it, be an equal shareholder, 50-50. Be an equal shareholder. Then why are you just sitting back at home because you are nursing children? You're not getting pregnant every year. I feel like Joy is supposed to have an office in that office. She went to school. She's a graduate too. She's influencing for other companies. So what makes her not influence for Ajay and Jay? Because she has set it young and she praised the crown only on the man. She just crowned him, Jonasi, the head. The best thing that ever happened. But she forgot that Aisha went to school, have some brain. When they met and they were about to marry, Joyce called she cut the table, she cut the deal. She's at the edge of cutting the deal because Jonasi was nobody. All he's bringing to the table is love. So when Jonasi came, if Joyce actually know self-aware as a woman, this is who I am. I write book. I love literature. I do branding and all. So you are coming in as the engineer. This company, we are paid J&J, 50% share. I have my office as a whatever, create a space for COO, CCO or something. Your marketing, I head the marketing department. You head the engineer department that you're good in. Yeah. We are coming together. It's not just by name, JJ. It's high time for women to use their brain. Not just anyone just come and CEO, I put it in our name. Okay, check the shareholder. Are you part of the shareholder? So if Joyce has actually been the woman that stood up, work every day, like Jonasi, he will look down on her. Even if she's giving birth and she's going on annual leave of giving birth, maybe giving birth probably 6-8 months, she rests at home. They still bring some things to her table as the head of marketing. She's branding for that company. She can brand for her own company too. And the husband know that there's no distraction. Do you think Matiba will come to that company and realize that she can just snatch her husband just like that? Yeah. When Matiba is supposed to be reporting to her.
Yeah.
What is Matiba doing now?
Are you now advocating that, okay, for women or for men and women that wants to do joint business, the woman should always oversee or should be available, maybe work together hand in hand, be available wherever the husband is or
add value.
No, I think what she's saying.
What I'm saying is add value. Not that she follow the other bumper to bumper. But she's a graduate too. Do you know why Matiba was important to Jonasi? She's a lawyer, company lawyer.
Yeah.
He saw that value in her. That's why he felt like he can't leave Joyce for that other lady, many awards and that local Wesley.
Yes.
But he can think of leaving Joyce for Matiba because of value. Matiba works in big companies. She cuts many deals. And she felt like with this one now, I will finish you. You are the first step into. I've gotten on that step into there's something in her head. So with this one, I'm going to the next level.
And that's why Matiba, when even after Jonas did what he did to her, she could still live because without the man, she's something.
She's something.
So without
she
your man, who are you?
And dump the children around.
So that's what she would have think of before thinking that, okay, she falls in love with a man that doesn't even see or doesn't even love her.
She came into a big company to see a random man that the wife is almost absent in the business. And she felt like that's why some men end up marrying their secretary. She felt like, okay, this woman is not equipped for this face of this kind of man. I should be the kind of woman in his life. He needs to be power couple. Actually, the man is missing that his wife is not in his own business too. That's why he's dragging his own brother. See, this thing they call power couple is not that women want to just follow their husband around. It stops on nonsense. If Joyce was actually employed, head of marketing in that office, Jonas will be dealing with engineers. He'll be dealing with field and meeting bigger men. He will not have to report or that girl coming to her. No. The wife will be dealing with other things that matters while he will be chasing bigger things. But because she's not in the picture and she only come and do housewife and dress and go and enjoy herself, So that girl feel like, oh, this office need a madam. This company need a woman.
And she tried to show them.
And and after she came, the space that Jonas cannot create for, I created it for her. And she started being the madam. And she started and that's what Jonathan wants. A woman that can control, not just sit at home and say, you are the Lord, you are the everything, just bring money I spend. The man will not see value anymore. So all he's seeing is that Jonathan, Joyce, you are spending my money. That's what he told her. I said, are you not spending my money? Do you lack anything in this house? The card you went to chop is not my money. And it's not mine, it's his money. She didn't work for it. She only worked by supporting him in the home. So that's why I said, any woman out there, while you are building with a man, please build with your common sense. Not that you will be a trouble to him, but be available, be resourceful, add value. Don't let him come home. Your husband, you come home, your husband is talking about business, you are talking about Maggie and salt. Are you okay? Do you understand? The husband is talking about the economy is affecting him. How can we find a way out? You can't read about it. Even if you have nothing to, you may not have knowledge, but he has discussed with you. Can you go and read about it? Can you tell AI what advice for this kind of business? How can I help him in this kind of business? And by the time he will come back tonight and the next day and talk to you, you can have a discussion like someone that has some IQ. Not that when he's telling you there's no, don't worry, go with it. You will say, in the mighty name of Jesus, you will say, hey, I mean, Pando Yamo, we eat. It doesn't. Another guy that has something upstairs, we call him. He will spend 1 hour talking with that one. How is business at your own company? They will rub mind. You're already telling him that your IQ is only in the kitchen and bedroom. So he will keep you where you belong. But if you realize that there's something in your head, then you want to sit down and plan the future with you. Then no, even if you want to misbehave, like some men misbehave, he's the type that will say, my wife, that's my brain. No? You can't go there. Then that's some value for you. That's what I'm saying. Add value. It's not that I'm pretty, I'm figure 8, I will take you to cloud 9. No. After the cloud 9 is coming out of that home, thinking of how to make money. How are you helping to make money? What do you have to give? So, and that is why, like you said, Matiba was able to go because she had something to give. She was, but Ese was tied down. And they said to add something to give. She was a night dresser before he came. She was actually making her under the tree.
Gave him all her money now.
She gave him all her money to go and.
But when he left, she opened a salon under the tree. But after buying him a house and giving him a card and whatever, she stopped building.
She was satisfied.
Comfort zone is very dangerous.
Yeah, when you are satisfied.
What stopped Eze from asking that guy to fix her up with a big salon?
What do you expect from someone that is uneducated? That doesn't know how
education is not by that.
Education and maybe education and not even knowing what, because like what we were talking about, that most of them still feel like Jonasi is the heaven and earth, is everything to them.
So people believe that making money is gender based. It's not gender based
at all. Because your man can make money, you believe that you can't. Even the women that are fine, you might even have joint business with your husband. What stops them from having their own too? What they can be 100% in charge.
I was expecting that Eze woman will have, beauty parlor in that Soweto.
Yeah.
That she will be a big madam there. That even Joyce will be respecting her. That's what I'm expecting. There's no level of respect from Joyce.
She was just
at home.
She was satisfied.
What
happened to her that she was mentally, that's why she was taking alcohol. You understand? So it was alcohol. She was feeling like he should introduce me to her already than my wife.
Because she accepted to be hidden.
Yeah.
So
when she accepted that because
she's more like her daughter fought for her now. If the daughter has not spoken,
but if she had actually fought for herself, get a beauty parlor, get something that will give her income without the man. That's why all of them are selfish. It's all about themselves. If she's actually getting to give her income without the man, she would have gone to Joyce one that say, yeah, I'm your second wife. My daughter belongs to your husband. He's been hiding it for you. I don't care anymore. So enough of this hiding. We're done. And nothing would have happened. But because all she has is the card, the black card that the ATM card that Jonathan gave them. So if Jonathan can block the account and she become nobody, just wait it to Matiba. So she can't come out. So instead she just busy getting drunk. Instead of you to use that card, buy a whole building, turn it to a beauty salon in your own name and do something great for yourself. Then by the time he came and that small boy was one that is now pointing gun to chase him away. He would have been the biggest madam that want to chase him away. He would have come and said this one, that essay is yesterday essay. This one, I'll tell my security guys to put you out. You can't ask people to go lock up the land you bought in your name.
Exactly.
You can't ask them to lock up the salon you actually fixed in your name, even though it's his money. Every document is in your name.
That was what Linda Nin did to him.
Yes.
She was not even a wife.
Jency Genna. She made sure that he transferred the house in my name. Then I can take care of it. And she got what she
And she
wanted.
got it.
So I'm not
Yes.
saying women should always go for, should try to always benefit from a man. I'm saying that when you're building from a man, don't build like our mothers those days that everything they built for. You know, some women they only had 2 children, and they also have married like 7 child, and everything they built together. They will now say we share it
We share
per
it.
wife. You did per you did, and by the time they share the, you are the one that work for it. Other women as they will now share equally with you. What happened to all your service? So if you are servicing with growing up with a man, please put something down for yourself too in your own name. Fight for it.
Yeah.
There's nothing bad in you owning
Fight
the
for
property.
something in your name.
Yes.
Wow, yeah, I love that. There's nothing stopping you as a woman from owning a property. Wow, this is very, very insightful. Before we just wrap up, let's talk about the emotional healing, the trauma that has been caused by the woman, by the man himself, the culprit, or Daryl, by the children, the innocent children that were brought into this. You understand? So that in case anyone find themselves in this, as in what do they have done? But I thank God we really lay more emphasis on the women because the 3 of them, they were the one that were at the receiving end, but I think the children were much more affected in this whole scenario because never bargain for this kind of parents.
Yeah.
You know, so let's talk about that so that when parents are taking some decision out of selfish reason, we should always think about the children coming behind, as in the mental stability of those children coming. So I think we need to talk about that as we wrap up so that this cycle does not continue because so many times we think that it's just about us, but it's beyond us. It's about the generation coming behind.
It's something else.
Yeah.
It's something else. What would you react to that?
Yeah. Let me hear from Favor. So as we wrap up the session, how to cut off the flow, the cycle from continuing.
The best thing she would have done is probably find a way to separate the kids from her at that period. Because if the kids from the family, if the kids,
Jesse?
Yes, if the kids were maybe somewhere far, not seeing the home mess, because it's just like a father getting drunk and vomiting in front of his child. Like the whole embarrassment and everything is happening in front of the children. The whole nonsense is happening in front of them. So they don't even need to be told. Their psychological state is already affected. So it's already affected them psychologically and mentally, and it's made them to have decisions that are not even making sense because they felt that there's nothing useful in this life. So they saw their family like, this is how life is. This is how it is. Even the daughter, is it Unbam or what's her name?
Yeah.
The female daughter that was still feeling like there's hope somewhere. The hope she had was ruined. Why? Because of her family's nonsense.
Yeah.
Because if the family was not going through the problem, her stepsister would not come to try and splash her boyfriend.
Yes.
So the thing really affected them. And so I felt what the mother would have done is, okay, she and husband are going through a tough time. You have the money, you can send them abroad or just make them that they are far from that thing. Not 2 wives arguing in front of the daughter and she's like, oh, what the hell is this? The son is saying that the crush he had, the father is going after the crush he has. Like, they don't even need to be told. What they are seeing alone is already affecting them and it's damaging them. So I feel if parents are really going through tough times, they can take their children far out if they know that they want to face it. But when you people are at peace, you can share them the story. Hearing something different from seeing it. Because what they've seen will remain in their mind. And therapy sessions might not really heal those things because it looks like you don't understand what I'm talking about. You are only saying that because you did not go through it. Their father do this to you, their mother do this to you, and it's like the therapist does not even know what to say anymore because truly you cannot understand the kind of trauma they've gone through. So I feel if parents can actually find a way to space their children from those traumatic moments, it will really go a long way by stopping it from getting to the next generation.
That's true.
Yeah, parents taking their children away from whatsoever issue they are going through.
Yes.
You know, but I think a lot of let me hear from Ms. Fu before I just wrap up on my own session.
Okay.
Yes.
My take in that movie that I want every home to work with, especially for the children, is that it is not fair that you use your own selfishness to destroy your child or your children. Because those parents, it is what Jonas's parents did to him that made him end up who he is. It is what Jonas did too that turned his son to a randy boy.
Yeah.
He didn't give attention on that boy. Nobody was helping the boy. Even the daughter, she ended up being a psychologist. You know, she had to go and read psychology in school because of whatever they have gone through, and it's helping her a bit. And it's because of what Joyce's mother went through too that made Joyce to condone that kind of bitter marriage, toxic relationship, and keep on loving the man. All because she wants to fight the battle that I'm better than my mother. I will get it right. You may not get it right, but I will get it right. So that is all she was fighting all her life. So I will say, parents should please work, help your children. If that woman is toxic and you not your children, please take them, like I said, send them to boarding school. Let them have a discussion. But another thing for the woman is that there's a point you have to leave. There's a point, separation in a toxic marriage will end you respect from your children. And you will be in a place to advise them and they will listen to you.
Yeah.
Joyce lost that in place of her daughter.
Yeah.
There's a place you should say no and move out and respect yourself. It's not necessary that you divorce that man. No. You see, separation makes the children realize that, oh, my mother knows what is right.
Right.
My mother knows her worth. As a woman, I shouldn't take it too from a man like that. I should be respected. So even when that girl was expecting her mother to get separated from the husband, she's still fighting for a man while losing her children. And that's why the daughter said, do I look like someone that will ever come to you for relationship advice? She lost that.
Yeah.
Even the son, do I look like someone that will come for you? Deal with your husband. So they see you that, the younger ones, when you messed up in one aspect of life, and you don't stand up the way they want you to stand up, you don't react the way they want you, you lose them to the outside. So it's public people that will train your children from you. Can you see that at the end of the day, Jonah see the elder brother is one raising his children for him. He's one trying to, if that man were to have a happy home, maybe married his own wife, it would have been a good solace for Jonah's church, for the children, like, please go and stay with your uncle while I handle this. So anybody that stay like that play that kind of uncle, should please don't support your brother, but marry right so you can help him raise children right. Marry your own wife. It's that man now is one taking care of the children. Even the other daughter wants another man to disflower her because of what her parents is going through. Even the other daughter didn't mind sleeping with her own uncle because that is the only good man around. She has seen men. She didn't just snatch her sister's boyfriend. She wanted to prove to her that men are worthless. There's no good in men. This guy will cheat on you. Do you think you are? And she's not to her. She's saving her. I'm saving you from men. Can't you see? He still did this knowing that we are family. And he still allowed me to do that to him. And
he would have actually said,
so she has looked around and she has realized that no man is good. So she doesn't even mind. She wants to compensate her uncle. You are the only good man. So she threw herself at the man. So it takes the good man in him to say, no, I'm still the only man standing here. If it's Jonathan.
Thank God he still has that mind.
Jonathan, you just
but
that man had to fight and say, no, you can't do that. She has been using style to take that man on a date. She has been using style to take that man on a date. Was
it Jonathan's daughter?
Yes.
Oh, she eventually threw herself
as the uncle.
The uncle was one who raised as a father.
So, but the uncle was using that time to be a therapy section. He was raising their children behind their back. You are a good woman, you meet a good man. It's not all man that is not your father.
And what made that girl go rogue was the fact that when Jonas finally accepted that, okay, you are my daughter, he did not really take care of her.
She's not even looking for money. She didn't give her attention.
She just wants to acknowledge
date. Let's go out together. Let people know that I'm your daughter. Let's sit. Let's talk. He didn't come up for the date. So he went to be sleeping with that small girl.
Yes. And the word even said to her that the word does not revolve around you. And she was like, for 19 years, I kept your secrets that, okay, you are my daughter. I'm your daughter and I don't want your other wife to know. And just one day I'm telling you that, okay, everybody knows now. Take me out, let's go out together. And I'm telling her that the world does not revolve around her.
Yes, because to Jonas, she was just a result of an escapade. So that's why she was not really the daughter he's looking up to. And even the twin girls, she never carried the babies. Until the lady first had to carry one. Because that was the result of his escapade. He's not really looking forward to love. The children that he has is the 3 children that his wife had, and that is the one that psychologically accept that these are my children. So where am I going? That's what I'm saying, that help your children. Don't stay back. It will destroy them. Don't let, and luckily for them, it was a good uncle that the children raised. You don't know those who is raising your children in the street. Oh. Maybe it's the uncle that will bring down their pants and and sodomize the son, gomorize the daughter. You don't know.
Yeah.
So just make sure that anything you are doing, don't be selfish. If it's toxic, protect your children.
Protect your children.
If you have to step out, I know someone she's a popular Yoruba actress that even she shared her own story on social media. She stepped out of the marriage because it was toxic at a stage. The husband they were always having combat. And she know that she will not amount to not come down. And children, their own daughters, they're already panicking in the home. So she moved out. Her husband started visiting like a boyfriend until they all know how to handle their anger issue. Then they came back together. No more beating each other in front of the children. No more terrorizing. So if it takes you to just step out, let sanity come. Help those children to know that destruction is not the right thing. Bring some sanity there. That is the only thing, so that you won't end up raising some. And lastly, for those that don't want to watch the movie, you know my resolution already. I said you will see many things in that movie.
Yeah.
Either you see what your parents condone, what your mother went through, what you are condoning, or what's like a pattern in your life. But I will advise still go and watch it so you can help yourself.
Yeah, go and watch so you can help yourself.
Yes.
Wow. This is a very, very fact. Listen to the two of you. It's like I felt like, okay, I've even seen the whole of the movie. And honestly, I love this discussion because it really talks about all aspects, from the woman, a woman that doesn't see value in herself, a lady, a matifa that always feel like, okay, I can just jump at everything, every opportunity to just climb to wherever I want to get to, and also to enablers, all those enablers, and to the man too. They always feel like, okay, it is only woman or women that I can use as a survival mode to heal myself. But if in any way you see yourself in this pattern that you really talk about, I think it's always important for you to really reflect on that which area of this thing is it affecting. All these people, they know that they are building on a faulty foundation. They know that they are building a structure that can collapse anytime, but they just still feel like, I want to continue. They just kept building. You understand? So it's always important for you to, if there's it for you to just scatter everything, just break, like you talk about, separate yourself. But most of the time you like to live in deception. We want to paint that everything is okay. Oh, we are happy family, we are good. And you know that you are dying inside, something is not right. And the children who are the one that suffers most, they are suffering. You understand? So please, it's important for you to know how to cut the pattern, break the cycle. Don't let this generational cycle continues again. That's just what I want to talk about. Don't let this go about again, because healing is possible. And you can't heal what you can't identify, what you don't recognize. So as a woman, as a man, as a child, please, everyone should acknowledge that, okay, we can actually go for healing. And I think we have good people. We have people who don't believe in therapy, they don't believe in counseling, mental health. You need to really go for mental health checkup. Therapy, there are people that offer therapy. You can send DM. I know Sister Fumi is there to attend.
Oh, you are the mental health.
We are there for you.
So you are the counselor. I can see what you're doing.
We are there for you to just help you. Honestly, and we are not trying to make you feel like, okay, we know it best, so we have everything perfect. We too will work things ourselves. We've seen some cases whereby you could find that this thing might really be happening, maybe from our parents, but we were able to really open up to learning and seeking for help from the right place. So please don't seek for help from the wrong place. Seek professional help if you see that, okay, we are going through some cycle that could be damaging to you, to your mental state, and to your children. Thank you very much, Ms. Fumi, for this insight. Thank you, Ms. Favor. Thank you for joining us.
It's good to be here.
If you have not seen that movie, they didn't pay me for this advert, but go and see The Polygamist. It's going to help you or help somebody around you.
Yeah.
Till we come away again next time on another interesting episode of Just a Chat. It's me, Bumi, and my beautiful co-host saying, have an amazing day. Bye.